Hey, what's up everyone? This is me, XDub Production, and today we are starting our Imperial Stormtrooper Armor Building Outpost on Batuu. This is going to be a pretty interesting mock. I've never really tried to do a Imperial mock before. I've only really done like Clone Wars style mocks and like episode 2 and 3-ish mocks. This mock is basically taking place a little while after episode 3, and before the Rebels, so I don't really have a clear understanding on how this is going to go. The only thing I really know about this mock is that I'm going to be using like the villagers are going to be sort of like rebels, so there's going to be rebels in the mock as well as stormtroopers, and there is going to be some clone troopers as it is a clone armor building outpost, so they're going to be basically going there to get new armor, or the armor is going to be being shipped off to whatever planet or wherever it's going to go. So basically what this mock is going to be, it's going to be an outpost just above a village on a mountain, and it is going to be basically protecting the village, and like there's gonna be a battle going on in the village as well as just outside of the outpost. On the inside, I'm planning on having a control room, an armor building station, an armor changing station, a big hallway for a big battle, maybe some spots for vehicles to go. I'm not sure exactly yet. I would like to have my ATT in this mock. I don't know for sure if it's going to work yet or not, though. And then as well as I'm planning on having a prison cell, so I can have some prisoners in it. I love making prison cells for some reason. I don't know why. I find they're really neat. So I'm planning on doing that. And another thing I'm going to be having is having battle droids in it. The thing with the battle droids, though, is that the rebels or the villagers are taking the scrap battle droids and programming them to kill the stormtroopers and basically protect them, help protect them. So it's going to be a pretty interesting mock. It's going to be basically Empire and Clone Wars themed, except there's not going to be any Jedi. If there is, they're just going to be killed. So it's going to be interesting to see. One thing I did learn about Batuu when getting ready to make this mock is that Thrawn was actually on this planet in the Clone Wars, and he helped Anakin save Padme, and then Darth Vader slash Anakin met Thrawn again on this planet to do some type of mission that Emperor Palpatine sent them to do. So I don't know if they're going to be in this mock yet or not, because it all depends if I want to use clone troopers for sure or not. Right now the plan is to, but it all depends on how things go. My mind might change, or I might figure out better ways to go with this mock. So without further ado, everyone, we are going to hop straight into week 1 of building Batuu, I guess we can call it. It's because it's Batuu, just not really like there wasn't, it's not the first order Batuu, I guess you could say. So I'm going to say Batuu for now. So this is week 1 of building Batuu, and let's get into the cliffside. So basically I've been doing a bit of work. As you can see, I got all of this part of the mountain complete. I am going to end up expanding more over there probably, but that is for another episode and when I figure out exactly what I want to do. So basically, right now I'm going to get into a quick time lapse and go to the back of the base and basically just, well, it's not back of the mountain, I should say, and work on some of the support beams and figure out just exactly how I'm going to have all of the rooms back there. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, guys, so as you can see, I did a bunch of work on the back of this. It doesn't really look like much, but like I have almost used all these 2x4 brick. So like it is a nice bit, and it gives me a bit more idea on what I want to do. So what I've been thinking is, so that looks like really squishy. Okay, but right here I want to have a prison area for all the rebels and anybody they might have in the town that needs to be put in prison, I guess. And then right here on this opening, I don't know if I got enough room made here yet or not, but if not, I can easily expand it a few more bricks, so it's not much. A hallway right here, and it is just going to be like a hallway, and then there's going to be some like rebels, and then I get the Empire fighting. So I feel like that would be pretty cool. And then on the other side over here is going to be a sort of like armory, but it's going to be a clone conversion area. So basically it's going to be where the clone troopers go and they get their stormtrooper armor. Since they are in this big battle where they are trying to fight against the rebels that are trying to capture this outpost that has been made, well, really the clones used to own on their town. So basically, the story is, guys, is that this town was taken over, or this town was being attacked by the separatists, but it ended up being, and then Order 66 happened, and then they were attacked, or the Jedi were attacked, and then they took out the rest of the droids, and then the town found out, and then basically they're trying to fight back, and they're reprogramming the droids and basically fixing them so they can help attack in this battle. So basically, it's not gonna be many droids, I guess you can say. Like there's gonna be a conversion area. Like I'm gonna basically just like take apart most of my droids and make them. They're gonna be lying all throughout the battle because they're destroyed from before. And then there's gonna be some type of place building in the mock where they're being fixed to help fight again. And then the figures that I'm planning to use, guys, is the 501st Clone Troopers. Let's see. Some of these figures, I'm not sure which ones exactly that I want to use exactly, but I'm gonna figure it out when the time comes. Don't think any of these, but then in here I'm planning to use my stormtroopers down here. Not all of them, of course, because they're still conversion. I'm planning on having all the newer version as well as a few more. Like, I'm not planning on having the real old ones that are back there and that. And then the scout troopers I'm planning on having. And then a couple, I don't know exactly ones of these. I'm planning on having the scarif troopers because they're so freaking cool and they're a cool detail, I find. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. And then for rebels, I'm planning on, I don't know where I got my rebels all to. But I'm planning on having, oh, here's a bunch of them. Here's most of them right here. I'm planning on having lots of rebels, and they're going to be all mixed match, so they're not all the same or anything. And then they're going to be pushing up with the droids. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go yet, because I still got to figure stuff out. Like, I'm going to be matching all kinds of stuff. Like, I got stuff up here to be mix matching. I'm just gonna like take pictures of what they used to look like and just fix them after. So I feel like it's gonna be pretty cool by the end of it. So basically, this is gonna be one of the last places where the stormtroopers got their, or the clone troopers got their armor. So they're still conversions being converted over. Most of them are just gonna be 501st that are left because they're just like the clone troopers who were Anakin's first hand, I guess you could say. So they're basically keeping their cool armor till the end. So yeah, I'm basically just going to get to work a bit more on this. Maybe start some of the outside. I'm not sure. Try to figure that out a bit, or work up top. So let's get into that. Okay, guys. So as you can see, I didn't do that much exactly. Yeah, it was a lot less than I was actually hoping for. But what I did end up doing is I lifted up the mountain a full brick, basically, so I could slide the base plate under, and then I just put some tile and bricks down to make it just slide right together, since I want to make this to be able to be taken apart pretty easily to transport if I ever need to, or anything like that. I'm not saying I'm going to be needing to transport it, but you know, you never know. So yeah, I basically did that, and if you come to the back here, I did have to change a nice bit. I also added an extra pillar here in between to keep this more sturdy. Like, as you can see, this is pretty sturdy now. Like, as I'm shaking it, like, nothing's really moving except for, like, it's gonna move a bit because, like, you know. But yeah, and then also here in the back, I just needed to rearrange some stuff and to put that little piece in there to keep it all together. Because believe it or not, that piece is basically what's keeping this all up. Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe, but like, yeah, I do have some more down here, but like that one's the main one keeping it up. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Coming down here now, I do have a bit more of a idea with what I want to do. So basically, I'm going to have a little bit of like grassy area here, and then because I want to cover up a bit of this plate and that, and then I'm going to lead into the town. So about to right here, I'm going to lead into the town or village, whatever you want to call it, and then around, I'm probably thinking right here is where the mechanic area or whatever the rebel outpost thing is going to be, meeting area. I don't really know what you could call it right now, but that's where it's going to be, really. So that's going to be pretty cool. If you come, and then over here is going to be some more village areas, and then coming through here, I'm going to have a pathway coming right along here where this grass ends, and then coming up here, and it's going to be going in between the village and that, but coming up right here. So yeah, I feel like that's going to work out pretty well, and I'm hoping to have it big enough so I can have a vehicle or something here. I'm not sure what type of vehicle I would have here yet or not, but that's, of course, in the future to figure out. So, yeah. Another thing I did have to change is, since I put this pillar in the middle, I can't have the hallway through there, so I'm going to have to try to figure something else out. So that's going to be pretty interesting. Who knows, maybe I'll just have the hallway going through here, and then this area right here would just be a huge fortified door or something, or maybe it might be the middle elevator for both sides of the hallway. I feel like that'd be pretty cool too, but then I would like to have it open, so I don't really know how that would work. Who knows, I might figure it out and change it up a bit later. So yeah. So guys, basically this is going to wrap it up for this episode. We didn't get much done. Well, we did. You guys just never really seen the most of it because all this I didn't show on camera. So, like, yeah, next week I'm hoping to have a lot more, like, I don't know, like time lapses and more in-depth look on what I'm doing, and hopefully get a lot of the village completed. I'm hoping to hopefully finish the village before I tackle the base. I'm not really sure how that's going to work because I kind of want to work on the base too, so I'm kind of in between it all, guys. So it's going to be a bit of a figuring out process. So we're going to see how that all turns out. But with that said, thank you all so much for watching this video. And of course, we will be back very soon with week 2. Bye-bye.